Hi, Nightshade. You ready to come out? Good boy. Hello. Bye. Hi, Tinkerbell. Hi, Rascal. You want to come out for some fun? Up. Here we go, baby. You're so pretty. Look at him. Beautiful boy. Oh, he went back in. Tinkerbell? You don't want to come out? Go, Tinkerbell. There, go find her. Go. Go on. No. He don't want to go today, but he's out. Hi, Glitter. Hiya, baby. Come on. Up. No, Glitter likes to come out on her own. She doesn't need my help, right? Because you're a big bird now. Come on, girl. You can come out. Come on. Okay, you can come out when you're ready. How about the budgies? Hi, babies. You want to come out? Come on, fruit fly. Let's go. Come on, lightning, fruit fly, yes. What about you, Jack Sparrow? Jack Sparrow's always the last one out. What about you two? Come on, Willow, hi. Hi, Jingles. You want help? Jingles? Willow? Somebody? Give me some loving. Hi, Willow. There you go. You want help now? Up. Jingles never wants help much. He's like, I can come out myself, Mommy. Let's try. Come on. There we go. What a good boy. Isn't he beautiful? Look at him. So pretty. Wow. Starburst. Oh. Well, Starburst comes out on his own because he doesn't step up. He's a canary. And he prefers to be a bird and not step up. Come on, Starburst. Let's go. And sometimes he takes his time as well. Yeah, come on. Okay, you come out. What about you? There's Beauty. Isn't Beauty beautiful? Okay, Starburst just came out. So I'm going to close this door so that it doesn't, close on any birds. And look at this. That's Beauty. Oh, Beauty lives up to his name because he's certainly beautiful. Look at those beautiful colors. He's a turquoisine parakeet. Sometimes he steps up, but he's all like growling and biting. Come on, up. Up. No, okay, come on out. I won't bug you. Come on. You come out yourself, okay? Yeah, you see. Okay, there he comes. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You coming? All right, he'll come out. Let's let the other ones out. Hi, babies. Oh, you're ready. This is Rosie. And that's Meadow. Rosie, you need my help? No, he's gone. Meadow. Hi, Meadow. There's beautiful Meadow. There goes beautiful Meadow. You still thinking about it? Okay, I'm going to put this on your little... I use this hook to hook right here because these doors are easily to come down on birds because they're like, I call them guillotine doors. And I wouldn't want that to happen. Because if a bird lands on here, it can shut and, well, squash the little birdie. Okay, so you're safe now. You come out when you're ready, okay? Sprinkles. Sprinkles, come on. Sprinkles had to go in a separate cage because I had to use his cage for somebody else. This is Sprinkles. He's a lovebird. Where are you going? Up my shoulder? You're a good boy, aren't you? Okay, let me close your door. What are you doing up there, Glitter? You came out on your own? Okay. And, oh, there goes Beauty. Yay, Beauty! Now I can close your cage. Alrighty. Beauty's going to fly around. There. So I keep that hook right there. Okay, now let's see who else can come out. Okay. Monty. Hi, Monty. Monty. Hi, beautiful. Goodbye. All right, they're all playing over there. Oh, I gotta let out the youngsters. These are the 5 baby Burke parakeets. I still have them. They are, let's see, they're about 3.5 months old now. Well, if anybody's interested, let me know because I haven't got any. I got some interest, but nobody with solid interest. So they're still here. There goes 1, 2, Okay, there's 3 more in here. Now, they weren't hand raised, but they do jump on my hand when I feed them millet. And one of them is really friendly that steps up, and I'm going to be keeping that one. It's a male. I got to think of a name. All right, you want me to open the second door? All right, well, they'll come out. Now, look at all of them. Oh, my birdie paradise. Look at this. They're all having a good time. Hi, Glitter. What you doing, baby? You still molting? She got a lot of pin feathers on her head. All right, now the cockatiels. All right, well, I got to shut this door. That's Glitter's door. I shut this door. What I do is I shut all their cages except for these 3, which they can go in and out and eat some food. Because if I keep all of these open, all of these small cages, they'll go in and out, and when it's time for them to go to bed, they won't go in. So at night, I put a little piece of a sprig of like spray millet in here, and usually they fly in. And then they got food, like fresh food up there. They got a foraging bowl here with little snacks. Fresh food over there. They got the 2 bathing showers and a dish to bathe in. And, well, they got all this play area, of course. Isn't that beautiful? And so they're kind of excited or tired at night, and they get more excited to go into the cages if they're closed. I just leave those open just because. I really don't know why I do, but I do. Just because I like to go in and out of those cages. And it works for me. So now, okay, these are, well, there's 3 of these baby, I got baby cockatiels, 8 weeks old. There's one of them. And here's 2 more, one in this cage and one in here. This was Sprinkle's cage, but I had to borrow it for cockatiel because the cockatiels are bigger than Sprinkles and they're out most of the time. Anyways, oh, look at this. Pretty babies. Glitter's going to eat some fresh foods. It's a yummy bowl. Let's see. There's all their food. They got sprouts, greens, and a chopped mix. So these cockatiels, I didn't hand raise them. And I did handle them every day, especially in the nest when they were smaller. And every day I would talk to them, try to get them to step up, put spray millet in my hand and all that. But they are the wildest cockatiels I've ever had. This one was the very first one that hatched. At first, it liked me, it was friendly. It just went wild. I think because the parents were feeding it and it didn't really depend on people. But this is the one I was going to keep. But it ended up being a female. I don't want another female, honestly. And she doesn't even really like me. This is the second one. So I'm just going to open their cages. They can come out because they don't step up. This is the second one that was hatched. And she's like a wild, wild bird. So it's hard for me to find homes for them because everybody wants a hand-fed cockatiel. I should have hand-fed them, honestly. I didn't think they would turn out like that. They're just so skittish, so scared. They only wait 8 weeks, so I'm sure someone can work with them. At this point, I'm not even going to basically charge much of a fee. I'm just looking for the right home for them. So I ended up getting 2 females out of the clutch. Was this one? This is the male. Skittish as well. This is the one, the youngest one. And look at this. They're so skittish of any movement. I really don't know why. Nothing happened to them. I treated them the same way as every bird. But they just don't want nothing to do with people. This one might step up once in a while. This one's a male. I might keep this one. But it's so scared, like they're afraid, like they've never seen humans. And I don't get it because, well, 3 people live in this house. They see me all the time. I take care of them. So this one actually is only 7 weeks old. Very skittish. I'm going to try to work with this one, and I do try to work with them every day, but it's just, they're just so scared. It's like they need a separate home. There goes one. Woohoo! Probably going to go look for the mother. Where'd they go? Whee! Probably going to look for its mother and beg for more food, but they're all eating on their own. There's the father. So Monty's the father on the left. And that was the baby on the right. So the other 2 babies are going to come out. That's like chaos in here. Did I forget anybody? Look, those 2 are still there. Yes! I have 2 more big parakeets. This is Raspberry. Hi, sweetie pie. Who's a goodbye? And this is Raindrop. Raindrop. Hey. There, they're all out. Hey, that's Raspberry. He's the pinkest baby. Or no, he's not a baby. He's the pinkest Bork. I call them Borks. I know they're called Burks. Burk. He's the pinkest Burk. So there's 3 of the babies there. I can tell the babies apart because they're lighter pink. They get darker once they molt out their feathers. Yeah, this is a baby. Hello, baby. Hi, baby. And look at you guys. What are you guys doing up there? Where's Jack? Did he even come out? Jack? Oh, he must be out. I don't see him. To find him. Where did he go? He's Jingles. There's Jack. That's Jack Sparrow. I found him in my backyard about 7 years ago. Hi, Jack. I have another video on my budgies on my channel that I recently made. You can go have a look at that. Oh, that's Jack Sparrow right next to Glitter. You trying to be friends? And there's the cockatiels. So this is my bird room. They have, at this end of the bird room, they have this rope perch, as you can see, the 2 boings. And there's there's Nightshade trying to eat. Nightshade doesn't like to share his bowl, so I tried to put, more bowls. There's also another bowl right here that if any of the birds want to come down. I ran out of sprouts for this one, so usually there's sprouts in there, but there's all kinds of veggies. And this is microgreens, and these are greens from my outside that I grew myself. Different kinds of greens. All right, did you come out? See, these are so skittish that they just sit back there. If I put my hand in there, she'll flip out, especially this one. Maybe I can try her. Hi, sweetie. But aren't they pretty? They're cinnamon pie. Come on. No, look at this. They're so scared. Hi. They usually will take some spray millet from my hand. But, well, she'll come out on her own time. I'm not going to force them. Hi, babies. There goes a baby. So this is one side of my room. And then, well, this is another side. That clock's not working. It's not the right time. But this is another side. They love it up there. And they got all this. And then this is the opposite side. And then over here as well. So they got all this to land on. And then this perch here in the middle. This Java stand. Hey babies, you got lots of room. And then there's my big window. Actually, I gotta close this because I don't want no one to bang into it, or if they see a hawk or something, they freak out. So I keep that closed. Anyways, I just want to show you all my birdies. I have to find a home for at least 4 of the Burke parakeets and 2 of the cockatiels. So if you're in my area, I'm in Toronto, Ontario. Let me know if you're interested in one of my birds. Whoa, there goes Beauty. Did you see how? Look at you. You flew so fast. Beauty's really quick when you fly. So look at that. Look at that. Beautiful Beauty. So pretty. Who's that up there? I don't stand still long enough if I don't know. Oh, that could be. That's probably a meadow. Too much blue. All the babies turned out to be like really pink. Yeah, these are 2 babies. They have a little bit of touch of yellow on their wings, but they might lose that when they molt. And I think 1 or 2 of them have a little bit of blue or green on their rump, but not much. They're mostly pink because both parents were pink. You see that? All pink. They don't have, much color on their rump. So it's hard to tell them apart who's who. Because usually I tell them apart by the color of their rump. Hello. There's a baby. There's a baby. There's a baby. Look at you, so cute. What about you? Oh, is this the one that likes me? No, that's the mommy. I'm quite sure that's the mommy. Look, aw, there's the baby, father and mother. There's the family. Where's your sisters? They're not coming out? This is the mother of the babies. She's all pink. That's Tinkerbell. Hey Tinkerbell, you're beautiful. She doesn't have any color on her mouth, just pink. She's very friendly. That's the father right here on the door. He has a little bit of yellow on his wings. It's very pretty. That's Rascal. Rascal. Yeah, that's the father. Hi, Nightshade. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Nightshade. Come. Nightshade loves to get scritches on his little cheeks. The babies are all sticking together. Whoa. Let's see if the other cockatiels have come out yet. Nope, they're still in there. You can come out now. Come on. You're hiding way in the corner. Are you scared? Yeah, they're a little bit shy when all the birds are out. Look how beautiful lightning is. Isn't that a beautiful color? That's so pretty. Yellow and green. Are you going to take a bath? I hope so. That's my new bath. Oh look, she went in. Or he. My bigger birds love this bath. I did make a video on this bath as well. And then now they're going in because they're just getting used to it. But I just gave it to my small birds to see if they'll go in. And it looks like fruit flies going in. Oh, yay! I'm so excited. It's good. I love when I try new products or get the new products and they actually use them. Yep, she's dipping in. Look, she likes it. That's so cute. Good girl. Oh, no, girl. I keep saying girl. Fruit fly's a boy. Good boy, fruit fly. He likes it. They usually bathe in the bath, like behind that one right there. That's their favorite. So I want to try a new one, especially for my bigger birds. It looks like fruit fly's enjoying it. Are you finished? That was a fast bath. He'll be back. Look at this. Oh my goodness, she's feeding her baby. Aww. He's been separated for a while, eating on his own. But, well, I guess he saw his mom and wants to eat some more. That's so sweet. Maybe you're too young, I should have left you with your mommy. I think Willa was like tired of feeding them all so long. There she goes. Oh, she just gave him a little bit. And there's Monty. Monty's been separated from the babies for a long time. So maybe, you never know, he might go over there and feed it. Because Monty wanted to pluck all their feathers off their head. Oh, he's regurgitating. He might go feed him. Look at Monty, look at this. What? That's weird. Or not weird, interesting, I would say. Nice shapes, like, what's that noise? But you heard that before, yeah? Sounds like a cobra snake. Oh look, she's trying to tell him no, or she's gonna feed him. Yeah, she left him. She's trying to wean the baby. That's what I noticed when they were together. That's why I separated them too, because it was like she had enough taking care of them, and she was trying to avoid feeding them. Like wean them off, basically wean them off, because they were eating on their own. And that one's the youngest one, so he's still, you know, more of a baby than the other ones. Just a week younger though, but it makes a difference. A week can make a difference in baby birds. Look at this. Fruit fly went back to the bath. Fruit fly's the first one to go into the bath.